to Play Unplugged TV. I'm here at Historicon 2013, and I'm here with Andrew Turlington from Sgt Major Miniatures. Now, Andrew, I'm sorry to say I hadn't heard of you till I actually stopped by your booth, but once I got a chance to look at all the stuff, you've got a really awesome range of figures.
Appreciate it. We obviously started off with historicals. We're at Historicon, but we branched into a lot of sci-fi and pulp. It's amazing how many of the guys are into a little bit of everything. I started playing games when I was a kid, Dungeons and Dragons in the 4th grade. Been playing since 1978, so I'm into all the games as well, so I'd like to carry a nice variety, and it's amazing how many of these guys do the same. Most people come and they think Historicon, just a bunch of stodgy old historical guys, but it's really not the case anymore.
Absolutely. Now, with your range of figures and things like that, for those who out there are fans that haven't heard of it, tell us about Sgt Major Miniatures and tell us a little bit about your ranges.
Okay. Well, I started off about 3 years ago. I had a guy give me a call. He owned Sgt Major Miniatures at the time. He was manufacturing 20mm World War II figures, and he was going to Afghanistan. Said he couldn't keep up the company and wanted to know if I'd be interested in buying it. I had absolutely no interest in starting a miniatures company, but I thought about it overnight, called him back the next day and said, sure, I'll give it a shot, why not? So we started there. I went in and decided I needed to bring in some other product. I wasn't going to be able to survive doing just 30, 40 different packs of World War II figures. So started looking for stuff that I could import into the country from the UK or elsewhere that wasn't available here already. So started importing Vendel from the UK. Turned into a huge brouhaha on the internet when I did that. Apparently the guy who owned it was running for office in the neo-Nazi party in the UK that year. Oh, so that turned into a huge explosion of people all over the internet. It was pretty amazing on the forums everywhere. So I ended up buying him out and just bought the company from him outright and got him out of the picture so I wouldn't have to deal with that anymore. It was
that would be an explosive thing to get in the middle of.
Yeah, I don't want to be in the middle of any of that. Thank you very much. So I went ahead and bought him out and ended up having the opportunity to buy out a couple other companies as well. And then started expanding into stuff that I wanted to see. I had a lot of the games that I wanted to run that people didn't make figures for. I now had the ability to have those figures made, cast them. I do all my own casting now. It was really just what I wanted for myself, and then if I can sell it to someone else, that's great.
Awesome. So for those, once again, people new to your ranges and things like that, what's new and exciting? What's got you pumped that's coming out, that's either coming out soon or is out now?
Okay. Well, we've got a lot of stuff on the horizon, but what we've just come out with recently, a lot of increases to our sci-fi and our pulp lines. But what I'm working on currently is role-playing line of figures. I've got about 50 different packs of figures already sculpted. They're at the mold makers now. I have a guy who makes molds for me. So I'm hoping to release those things by probably the end of 2013. By the end of 2013, I'll have those out. I'm looking forward to that line hopefully taking off. Maybe can get out and do Gen Con and get it to a whole new group of people that don't know that I exist yet.
That sounds awesome. Excellent. Anything else? Any rules coming? Are you guys going to stick exclusive with figures, or any special plans that you can let the Play Unplugged fans in on?
Sure. We've got a couple sets of rules that we write ourselves. One of the guys that helps me out here in the booth, he's a rules writer. He works for a computer game company as a full-time job, and we write miniatures rules on the side. So we've got a set of rules coming out for Scottish Border Reavers. I sell Scottish Border Reaver figures. Nobody makes rules for those. We're looking to do a Kickstarter, hopefully starting that off sometime around the end of this calendar year. Going to offer figures, rules, a bunch of special stuff. We're going to offer the ability for people to have themselves made up as characters and have miniatures cast, limited edition things. So a lot of stuff in the plan. We'll see how long it takes all of it to actually get off the ground, but we're hoping by the end of this year we'll get that off.
Nice. Andrew, when somebody wants to find out more about the company, where should they go?
You can go to www.sgmm.biz. Everything we have is there, all my contact information there if you want to speak to me personally. I try to get out to as many of the forums as I can and follow up with people that are talking about my product out there, but that doesn't always work. I don't always see everything that people post, so I can easily be contacted. I have a phone number and an email address right on the front of the website there. Feel free to get a hold of me. I can answer any questions you have.
And that's also where people can see pictures of the figures and order them and stuff like that?
Absolutely. Everything's available online. We ship worldwide. You can order directly from the website. All of our products are there. We also import from several other UK companies still, and everything we produce obviously is there. So,
awesome. And you can also find us on the internet at playunplugged.com. Make sure you like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, leave a comment below, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Andrew, once again, thank you very much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.